Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a new video, and thank you for everybody who's been subscribing. The channel has been growing crazy lately, 525 in the last 28 days. But anyways, I got a couple tabs I want to go through with you guys today, and I just wanted to show you guys some opportunities that I'm seeing out in the market. A lot of these things are things that people aren't necessarily looking at, things that people aren't acknowledging, and I just think that there's some huge opportunity here. So today, I just wanted to show you guys one order that I went ahead and put in. I put about $304 into Progressive stock, so we will go into that in depth in a later video. But today, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm buying here. I'm looking at Progressive. Other 6 stocks down here that I'm looking at are AbbVie, Altria, Campbell Soup, General Mills, Pfizer, British American Tobacco, BTI. So go take a look at those if you want to get a preview of either tomorrow or the next day's video, because I still need to do a little bit more putting some of the list together. All of these are stocks that I already own, but they're looking good at these prices, so I want to buy some more. Anyways, let's move into, so yeah, this is a little preview of Progressive. We see their trailing 12 months earnings reports there. Okay, nice. That was unplanned. We got a little dividend that's happening this morning. SPHD, 40 bucks. Okay, you can't schedule this stuff, guys. First thing, claim your cash. This is Washington's website for unclaimed property. So basically what you can go into is look for your unclaimed property website for your state or wherever you live. Let's go and we'll put in Robert Smith. All right, this is just a person that I work with. And Robert Smith. So let's put him in and let's search for some unclaimed cash. All right, we finally got the internet to work here. So now you see a bunch of Robert Smith here. So let's go into, I already saw that one. Let's see if this one's any bigger. That top one was $100. So this person, Robert Smith, is owed some money by MetLife. And this one, I guess I shouldn't be showing their address. Last reported address is right there. I guess I'll put something over that. But anyways, Robert Smith, if you happen to be watching this from Seattle, MetLife owes you $50 to $100. So you would just go over here, you'd go to pursue claim, and that is that. All right, Robert Smith, come get your money. Next thing is rental arbitrage. So I wanted to show you guys this. So basically, let's look through just this section of this article. So rental arbitrage, basically the word arbitrage means taking commodities from one marketplace and selling them in another for profit. In reference to Airbnb, it means the investor rents the property from a landlord, then lists it on Airbnb and collects the difference. For example, the landlord could rent the condo for $1,500 per month, and you could make $4,500 on Airbnb. Therefore, you collect $3,000 a month in profit, $250 to $1,000 per month in expenses, depending on your strategy, which would leave you with a net profit of $1,000 per property. So basically, and you can come here to Bigger Pockets Daily and listen to this strategy, but a lot of people don't know about this. Quick side note is that a lot of people, they'll say that it's hard to win in the money game, but the thing about the money game is that most people don't know how to play. So you get to the field, you show up for the money game, and you realize that only a few people are actually here to play. So next thing, Vino Vest. Got this from my boy Marco at Whiteboard Finance. So check out these returns that people are getting on fine wines. I think this is a good play on the K-shaped recovery that we're seeing between the wealthy and the people who are getting the stimulus checks, which is most of us out there. Look at this, 3-year return, 155%, 5-year return, 221%, right? So a lot of these fine wines have crushed the S&P 500. 1-year return, 48%. That's much better than the S&P 500. So this is something to look at, looking at going into commodities. Speaking of commodities, we are experiencing a global water shortage. So investing in water companies is a good thing to do right now, because as the water becomes more precious, I'm going to throw this on the screen right here. As the water becomes more precious, we see that these water companies are doing very well. Okay, so we've got CGW, Global Water ETF, 47% over the past year, 76% over the past 5 years. We've got First Water Trust, FIW, 5 years, 137%. We got on the year, 65%. And PHO, Water Shares Portfolio, on the 5 years, 126%. On the year, 57.16%. Some of these even pay dividends. PHO pays 0.88%. 1.09% on FIW, and GCW pays 1.89. Okay. In addition to that, you could look into some gold, gold miners, right? So some of these pay dividends. We know that Warren Buffett bought into Barrick Gold. It's a company that does gold mining. So this is a play on the idea that if gold does actually have an up move, or in other words, if inflation takes off, then water and gold are going to be two great places to be. So wanted to get into those, and then we'll go into the next thing, which I've mentioned a couple times on the channel before, but it is bank bonuses. So bank bonuses are another way to get into some free money. So I've already showed you guys this, bankrate.com, great website. For example, Chime, I've got a referral link in the description. That's always down there. If you go sign up for a direct deposit, you and a friend, which is me, could get $75. All right, that's not accurate there, $50. But other ones, there's $200 to be had here, PNC Bank, Chase Bank. I just actually recently did Chase Bank. I'm going to do their savings account, and I'm going to get another $300 for that. So savings account, checkings accounts, all those accounts, just doing those accounts. Next thing is Fundrise. So this is crowd-funded real estate. I just signed up for this, and they want an initial investment of $10,000. So I think I eventually will go into this just as a passive real estate investment. I've heard good things about it. So they do some value add, they'll do some opportunistic, and they'll do some core plus. So that's basically their strategies that I've put myself into. So value add, for those of you guys that don't know out there, value add is basically improving the property and profiting from the difference. So a lot of these platforms, like, people don't know about them, but Fundrise, this is a pretty good way to diversify your portfolio. Next thing I wanted to get into is this video that I saw from my boy Todd Baldwin over here. So he said, forget a stimulus check, how to get $50,000 in free money. So it's about $47,000 you can get, and this is part of it. So if we look on the screen right here, it's talking about Kitsap County. So this is available in 37 states. And make sure you guys sub to Todd Baldwin, by the way. He drops some major gems. He's the way that I found secret shopping, which is another thing that didn't quite make the cut on this video, how you can get paid for eating food, getting paid for going on vacations, things of that nature. But $30,000 can be used for a down payment or closing costs if the client is a first-time home buyer, right? So that's $30,000 right there. You go over to Bank of America, who's the people that are offering this offer. They're offering up to $7,500 in closing costs, and they're offering up to $10,000 in down payment assistance. So you could get up to $47,000 from Bank of America if you go apply. Funds are limited, so you have to get in line and go apply before the money runs out. So next thing, this one's a little bit more scummy, but it is what it is. It's free money. So that just rhymed, I think. I don't know. You guys let me know. This one is class action lawsuits. So classaction.org, you can see all of these class action lawsuits that are going on. And if you are entitled to any of these funds, you can basically get in on these class action lawsuits and make sure that the funds get directed to you. Shout out to everybody who watches to the end of my videos, because a lot of the gems come towards the end of the videos. But anyways, this one is called Max Rewards. So you can basically go in and you can enter all of your credit cards, and it'll, one, use your location to find out what around you offers the where you can get the most cash back in which store around you. And you can also go and search through your categories, and you can basically look like, hey, depending on what I want to buy, what is going to get me the most cash back? So I'm looking through these. I'm seeing 5% on a bunch of categories on Discover It. I'm seeing 5%. I'm seeing even 6% on Freedom, on the Chase Freedom. So telecommunications right now is 6.3%. Wholesale Club 6.3% on Chase Freedom. So streaming, Chase Freedom, 6.3%. But anyways, you can go through and you can basically match your purchase up really quickly. Let's say you're at the checkout line in a store. It'll use your location to tell you which card you should use. So I think that's all I've got for today. We will have some stock market content tomorrow. Like I said, all of those companies, I'm looking into them. The dividends look nice. And the reason why I'm looking at dividend companies is because, not because of the rotation. I'm not trying to ride the wave of the rotation up. I think that the rotation is happening because people are coming to their senses. All right. So we have yields spiking today. So that NASDAQ is down. S&P 500 is down a little bit less, but the NASDAQ is down the most. So as the cost of borrowing goes up and the opportunity cost of not investing in bonds becomes more increased, you're going to see that dividend stocks are going to do a little bit better than those growth stocks, in my humble opinion. But anyways, hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the links down below so you can get some of this free money. Start saying yes to free money, and I'll see you guys in the next video.